بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
Indeed, Imam al-Hussain alayhi salam says, I've not seen companions better than my companions. Allah guided their hearts. You know, some of them last minute they were guided. Why? Because throughout their life, they may have been on a wrong path, but they had a heart that wanted the truth. You know how Zuhayr ibn al-Qayn came to know Imam Hussain alayhi salam? Zuhayr ibn al-Qayn, he met Imam al-Hussain on his way to Iraq. He was coming back from the Hajj. Imam al-Hussain had left Mecca before the Hajj. They met in an area called Zarwad. Zuhayr ibn al-Qayn learned that Imam Hussain was camping in that area. He said, I don't want to see Hussain. Imam al-Hussain sent a messenger to Zuhayr ibn al-Qayn, Abu Abdullah wants to see you. Zuhayr was very disturbed because he was one of the followers of Uthman. He was not close to the Ahlul Bayt. He did not want to see Hussain. His wife came to him. She told him, shame on you, Zuhayr. Abu Abdullah al-Hussain is calling on you and you don't go and support him? Shame on you. This is the only grandson of the Prophet left. Go and see what he wants. What do you have to lose? Just hear him out. Zuhayr goes. He meets Imam Hussain. He comes back and his face is radiating with joy. And he says, I am leaving this area. He put down his tent. He says, I am joining Abu Abdullah al-Hussain. And he told his wife, leave, go. Let your family take you so Yazid does not kill you and persecute you. He joins Al-Imam al-Hussain alayhi salam. That's because Al-Imam al-Hussain reminded him of an incident with Salman al-Farisi. During one of those conquests, they were very happy. Salman told them, are you happy? They said, yes, we're happy for this conquest. Salman told them, let me tell you something. One day, when one of these youth of the Ahlul Bayt, one of the grandsons of the Prophet, sets out on a path of martyrdom, be happier to join him. Zuhayr remembered that prophecy of Salman. So he joined Abu Abdullah al-Hussain and he repented at the hands of Imam al-Hussain. But this is not an easy move. This required a lot of courage from Zuhayr ibn al-Qayn. He came with Imam al-Hussain with so much bravery. Whenever Imam al-Hussain would give a speech, he would be the first to stand up and pledge his support to Abu Abdullah al-Hussain, especially in Karbala. In Karbala, Zuhayr ibn al-Qayn was known to be a warrior. He came from the Bajali tribe of Kufa. Everyone knew what a valiant warrior Zuhayr ibn al-Qayn was. On the day of Ashura, he defended Imam al-Hussain alayhi salam when the Imam was praying. In fact, Shimr ibn the Jawshan and a number of his soldiers, they came attacking the tents. It was Zuhayr ibn al-Qayn, along with some companions of Imam al-Hussain, who repelled them. As long as they were alive, they did not allow them to get to the women and the children. Indeed, he was a warrior. But on the night of Ashura, he told him, oh Abu Abdullah, we're not going to leave you. On the night of Ashura, Lady Zainab alayhi salam, she was happy, she was comfortable, because she knew these soldiers of Hussain will not abandon him. Initially, she had some concerns. She came to Imam Hussain, she told him, Abu Abdullah, are you sure your companions will stand with you? Then when she heard Habib ibn Madahir, she heard Zuhayr ibn al-Qayn, she heard all of these warriors promising support to Abu Abdullah, and they said, we'll die 1,000 times in the way of Hussain. Lady Zainab felt confident that on the day of Ashura, Hussain will not be betrayed. His companions will stand with him. And indeed, on the day of Ashura, the companions of Imam al-Hussain alayhi salam, one by one, they sacrificed their life for the Imam until the time for Zuhayr ibn al-Qayn. He came, he went to the battlefield, he recited lines of poetry, he praised Abu Abdullah al-Hussain, he killed many of those enemies. But then in his final moments, he fell to the ground and he says, Assalamu alayka ya Aba Abdullah. Peace be upon you, oh my master Hussain. This is my farewell. Imam Hussain had to watch his loyal companions fall one by one. Brothers and sisters, it's not easy to see these loving, decent souls die in front of you. Imam al-Hussain had to witness all of them die before him. That in itself was a cause of pain in the heart of Imam al-Hussain alayhi salam. Then John ibn Huway, he came to the Imam. Oh Imam, give me permission. I can't stand watch these enemies do this to you. The Imam told him, no John, you've grown old. You've served us all your life. How can I let you go? He came to the Imam, he tells him, Aba Abdullah, do not take away this honor from me. I want to die. I want my blood to mix with your blood. Oh Aba Abdullah, please. He begged him to give him permission. He went to the battlefield. He fought very courageously, valiantly. Then he fell to the ground, and here we see another example of the honesty of Aba Abdullah. The Imam always spoke against racism, equality, but in the battlefield he showed it to everyone. He came when Qayn was living his final moments. When John, he was living his final moments, Aba Abdullah al-Hussain came to him. The Imam put his cheek on the cheek of John. John began to cry. He said, من مثلي وابن رسول الله يضع خده على خدي. Who's like me? Hussein. Who's lucky like me to have the grandson of Rasulullah put his cheek on my cheek? I have to be the luckiest person. Allahu Akbar. Imam al-Hussain prayed for him before his martyrdom. But the most heartbreaking scene, my dear brothers and sisters, was on the day of Ashura when Imam al-Hussain went to the battlefield for the last time. He looked to the right, he looked to the left. All he sees is bodies on the plain of Karbala. In those moments, Imam Hussain missed his companions. You know what the Imam says? Ya ashab al-safa wa ya fursan al-hayja. O warriors of the deserts, O heroic men, Mali ad'ukum fala tujibun. Why is it that I call on you, but you do not answer me? Then the Imam, he mentions them one by one, by name. Ya Habib ibn Madahir, wa ya Zuhayr ibn al-Qayn, wa ya Muslim ibn Awsaja, qumu an nawmatikum ayyuha al-kiram. Oh Habib, where are you? Oh Zuhayr ibn al-Qayn, where are you? Why is it that your Imam now needs you? None of you can stand up. Yes, because you've already been martyred. But this is the family of the Prophet needing the support.
Ya Hussain.